Hey everybody. So first off, want to apologize for the road noise going on outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. They're ripping up the asphalt outside. If it gets too bad, I'll have to stop, and then there probably will only be one video for the day. But anyway, there's also going to be a reading Homestuck video coming out today because I've gotten a little behind on the videos on After Hours. Also, I've changed the way the titles are going to work. It's going to have not only for instance, for this episode, part 2, episode 10, but it'll also have parentheses 19. And that's because, according to Crunchyroll, this is season 1, episode 19. Apparently, they just put part 1 and 2 together in the first season. That's the original way that these were aired. And then from here on out, it's fine. I'm going to do it for this first season, and then it should resolve itself from here, right? Let me know in the comments. If not, I will try and figure that out. But let's go and do the countdown. So 3, 2, 1, go. I really hope that noise isn't hearable. They're like way too cool about hanging out with Nazi robots. So why just to reiterate, a American monk is shocked to see a ancient vampire fighting a robot Nazi. Is that what's happening? Am I getting this right? Like, that's what that scene was. More or less. That's where the fuck we are in this season. That's where we are in this show. Eventually, I'm going to stop being, like, surprised by the stupid shit this show does. And I'm just going to roll with it. Up until that point, I feel like that's the best way to enjoy this show. Honestly. Like, I know some people are mad at me for making fun of the ridiculousness of it, but, like, that's why it's fun? Right? That's, like, what's enjoyable about it? Am I enjoying this on a different level as everyone else? Like, not to say it's, like, a higher or better level or whatever, but just, like, do people watch this show for, like, extreme action sequences in the fights? Like, what do you watch this show for? Is it the shock of, like, the weird crap that happens? Or is it because the fight scenes are good? Do you like the character development? Like, what is it about it for you? For me, like, obviously I'm doing it for charity, but, like, if I were casually watching this on my own and I wasn't doing this for charity, it would be for the sake of, like, what new bullshit are they going to try and slip by me and just be like, that's cool, that's normal. This is how this world works. He literally held a grenade, right? No, you shouldn't. He's not exactly a bad guy, but he is a Nazi. The fuck? So why is Cars here? Oh, right, he's here to get the gym. It's been like a couple of days. I kind of forgot. Didn't you guys have an agreement? Oh, okay, that's fair. Why would you do that? That seemed inconvenient. Wouldn't it be easier to just move your hand around? See that my hand doesn't do that when I pick up things, and I pick up things just fine. I can't crush golf balls, to be fair. I'm a cool robot now. You know, honestly, I want to be a cool robot. I don't want to be a Nazi to become one. What the fuck? Man, you get him into the bedroom and you're like, you know, did you bring protection? And you're just like, like a condom, and he's like, no, bulletproof vest. And then he just does this shit. That's not gonna work, though. You know this isn't gonna work. That's amazing, though. So he's just taking it before now? Why would you do that? It's literally a chainsword. That's amazing. That's absolutely not how anything works, but I love it even still. I say this as someone who plays for like Warhammer, where they have chainswords that work exactly like this, and you just sort of accept it, you know? He's dead again? He'll be fine, and I say that non-joking because he can probably get up from that and be rebuilt. He got blown up once, he'll be fine. No, you can't, because it's a chainsaw, apparently. Can you break his arm so he doesn't have access to it anymore? That would help. I mean, yeah, he'd be able to put it back on, but that gives you a bit of time to figure it out. I wonder if he can do that more. Like, breaking his arm seems like it would solve a great deal of problems right now. Like, rip his arm off. What was your first sign? Please tell me you've planted a grenade on him. Laser eyes? Yes! Fuck this show. That's so dumb. What the fuck is this? Yes! I knew it! You should do something about that. I don't know the limits of Hamon, so, like, can he just, like, breathe real good and then not die? I assume that's not the case. Can you shoot another laser? Lasers would be helpful right now. Everyone else is stealing his trick now. Of course he did. What is this fourth dimensional chess that's happening? He's gonna grab it now. That's fair, honestly. So breaking his arm wouldn't have helped, because he's made out of razor blades. Because of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? And you can't touch it. Someone pointed out that this follows D&D rules where talking is a free action, and I really, that made so much of this make sense. Isn't it melting based on his own body heat? I've never actually experienced ice to this level before. I live in Texas. It's 90 degrees. It's the first day of fall. Like, I think breaking his leg probably would work. This has been more than 5 seconds. I don't know if anyone else has been counting. Ooh. Oh, that's clever. But he can still cut your leg, like... That's stupid. That's dumb. Oh, fuck off. That's dumb. He's still falling off a cliff, kind of, sort of. My friend's a dumbass, so I expected this. Can you... Yeah, that needs to happen. I keep forgetting, time's not actually flowing when they're talking. This entire episode has happened in the space of about, like, a minute. Everything's fine. He was only falling for 5 seconds, so he's okay. Yes, because that probably hurt less. Oh, he didn't want to hurt the flower. So he just doesn't like humans. He loves all... Oh, okay. What's to stop him from climbing back up the cliff face? Like, he can yeet himself into the wall at high speeds. Can he yeet himself back? Okay, apparently not. Never mind. So he hates humans, but he loves all other life, like dogs and flowers. Honestly, like, it's fair. I don't want puppies getting run over, but, like, you know, I get the cutting a Nazi thing in half. That's, yeah. That's just cats, honestly. The show is, like, comfortable enough with going with falling off. Why, though? What is your damage? Why would you do that? Yes, it was. Okay, I mean, you're a little stressed out, but, like, tripping a cat, which I didn't even think was possible, is a weird and awful thing for you to do. Moping. Conveniently in view of this, like, highbrow place. I think I'm weird. I would like to stare at an abandoned building. Like, I'd love to explore in an abandoned building. But I think rich people might not enjoy that as much. They'd be like, that's weird. I don't like that. Tear it down. It reminds me of poor people. And poor people make me sad. Why don't they become rich? Um... How about you just blow it up? Or burn it down? I know that's a little bit psychotic sounding, but, like, if he doesn't have any place to hide, then you're safe. I mean, at least if you're gonna walk in there, go in right before dawn. Are there other pillarmen? Are there more masks? Like, this needs to be, like, addressed and taken care of. Because, like, once you take out all of the masks and all of the pillarmen, then the world is safe. I mean, obviously deal with the two you know of, and then go from there. Can you guys not be dumb? Like, they're not even using Hamon. They're just punching each other like normal people do. You need to have a plan of attack. How are you getting in? That JoJo's right about this, and he's right about very little. So give him this one, you know? Give him a win. Well, don't sit back and wait for him to come to you. Just figure out how you're going to attack. Wait, why weren't you so over? Why were you not helping out killing cars when that all happened in like 30 seconds? Never mind. But you knew about that. But I thought you knew about that. You've been talking about it as if you knew about it this entire... What the fuck? Also, weirdly, it seems like they stopped doing construction. Maybe it's like because it's lunchtime, and they're like, oh, yeah, we gotta take like our 5-minute break. I need to listen to this whole song. I keep saying that, but I keep forgetting to. I should really try and like capitalize on the fact that they're you know doing shit right now. Did they change? They changed how he looks just for this episode because that happens. This definitely goes off the rule of cool. Like, doesn't make sense, not entirely, but it's cool that they're doing it, so it's fine. You know, like, and I kind of like rule of cool stuff. Like I said, you know, like I play Warhammer. Like, none of that shit makes sense. When you think about it for like 5 seconds, it doesn't work. It's rule of cool. It's dumb, like this. But that's why it's fun. That's why it's enjoyable. I feel like that's why you would watch something like this. I don't get why you would... I don't know. Tell me what you think. Why do you watch this show if it's not for just, like, the ridiculousness of it? I mean, obviously, you can have more than one reason. Maybe you like, you know, how ridiculous it is and something else. But I do want to hear, like, actually, why do people watch this? And I mean that not a, like, your wrong way. Also, the next episode should be up, so you can go and click onto that in the playlist. It should be here at the end. Anyway, I'll see you there. Bye.